What's going on, guys? About 5 months ago, I made a video on how you can speedrun Coinfactory in under 35 minutes. From that, I got a bunch of tips on how to make the time shorter, and I played it through again. So in this video, I'll be showing you how you can get a time closer to 20 minutes. Also, to add to the challenge, this time I did not use ads to speed up the process. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so starting off, you always want to have your output in the middle and then your factories to the diagonal of it, because this is the most efficient. This will allow you to have a central in between each factory, so it makes as much money as possible. So let's go ahead and quickly make this setup and get 3 factories to the diagonal of the output. Alright, so now if you see, to upgrade each factory, it costs $25 and you get 1 extra income per second. This is cheaper than buying a brand new factory because that's $32 and you only get 1 income as well. So this is more efficient. Let's go ahead and do that. Already, we're making time compared to our old speedrun because on that one, I just kept trying to get as many factories in as possible before upgrading them. Alright, so now it costs $75, but this is only $32, so we can go ahead and buy that. Now we're gonna want to go ahead and place factories like this and have the path go to the outside like that. Later on, we'll make this better by putting jumpers here and make the money jump in like that. Okay, so again, to upgrade the factories, it costs $75, but this is $128, so it'll be more efficient to upgrade the factories. Let's upgrade 2 factories and then place down a central in the middle. Okay, so now before we continue, we want to upgrade all the factories to level 2. Alright, so we have 2 options here. We can either mirror what we did on this side and place more factories, or we can go with a central. I'm going to go with the central because it's cheaper for now. So once we have this set up, we want to go ahead and upgrade both of the centrals in the middle, as that will allow them to benefit from all 4 factories around them, not just the 2 to the side. That costs $600 and we're almost there. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so now there's an ad here, I'm not going to click on that. Alright, so now we're going to upgrade each factory to level 3 before we move on to the next step. Alright, so now that's done, we can aim to put a central on each side of the factories like this. So this block, this block, this block, and this block. But first, we gotta put a jumper here so that these pathways get cleared up. So let's connect these factories to these jumpers so the money jumps over. And we can delete these pathways. Alright, so now there's cleared up space, so we can put a central here and direct that to the middle. Make sure to upgrade the central to level 1 so that it can actually benefit from factories around it. Okay, so right now, we would benefit much more from upgrading our factories because they only cost 1.5k, but a central is almost 2k. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's only upgrade the factories that benefit 2 centrals around them. So that will be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now we can go ahead and mirror this side on that side as well. So place these centrals down. So we made a decent amount of progress. So now we can start unlocking more tiles. But to do that, we're going to have to first place down this accelerator. Now we unlock the park. This is a really cheap tile and it helps out a lot because what it does is it boosts the factories around it by a small percentage. Since it's only a few hundred, we can place one down on each corner. Now let's save up and upgrade each of these centrals to the next level. Okay, so now what we can do is place accelerators behind each factory as they just slowly start boosting the production. You want to place them as early as possible so you can benefit from them the most. So I'll quickly go ahead and do that. So now on the middle 2 centrals we can upgrade, and then we have to save up for an overclocker. Okay, so something else I did, I placed a central here and a factory here and here just to boost production a little bit, but it won't make a huge difference. We're almost at 60k, so we can buy this upgrade and then save up for the next one. Alright, so we're close to getting the second upgrade on the centrals. Okay, so now we can save up for an overclocker. Once we get the overclocker, we're going to want to place it in this tile here. Later on, there's a tile called the vault. The vault is a key thing that you need if you want to beat the time quickly. You'll see what it does in a bit once I place it down. Alright, so now that we've got this overclocker down, let's just go around upgrading some buildings. Like here, we don't need a specific order, just start getting some upgrades done so it speeds up the process. We can also do things like place down some more parks in these tiles because we're not going to be using them. Alright, so once we've upgraded everything as far as we can start saving for the investor, which is 1 million. It might seem like it's too far away, but this is the best option that we have. Alright, so we've hit 1 million. Basically what it does, every few seconds, it adds production to everything on the entire map. This is really useful as in the long run it makes a lot of money. So let's just put down another overclocker here, and let's do the same thing for each of the corners. Also, don't forget, you can also upgrade your towers in the process. You don't have to keep going for one target. Alright, so once we've got this set up on the other corner, we can get this upgrade for 5 million, do the same thing for the other side, and then set up the other two corners. Alright, so now we've got this set up on all corners except for this one. But instead of placing down another overclocker, it will be more efficient if we just upgrade the ones that we have already, because that's only 12 million. But placing this one down is 9.6 million. But if we see here, the efficiency of each overclocker is more than double whenever we upgrade it. So what I would do is upgrade each overclocker that you have before placing down another one. You can also upgrade your centrals side by side so it's boosted the most. Also, another thing you want to make sure all these vaults are at least at level 1. Okay, so now we can go ahead and place down these last two overclockers and then upgrade these as well, of course. And now we can try aiming for this 40 million upgrade. This will boost everything by a huge amount, because right now it seems like this 10 trillion is so far away and we only have about 8 minutes to hit the 25-minute goal. But once we get this, everything will speed up by a lot. So let's get that on all 4 vaults and we'll see how fast it goes. Something else you can do side by side is upgrade your parks, because they only cost 2 million each and they can help boost your production by quite a bit. Okay, so we've got all this done, and now one more thing we can do is replace these accelerators with more parks, because honestly these accelerators are more for early game. They don't help as much as you get later on, because they're based on dollars and not percentages. Let's also go ahead and upgrade all these parks to level 2, the max level. Okay, so now the final thing left to do is to get this 300 billion upgrade. And honestly, after this, everything goes by super quick. You don't have to do much and you'll automatically win the game. So to do that, we obviously have to get other upgrades side by side. So what we want to do first is upgrade all our factories to the next level. They cost 200 million each, which is quite expensive, but it'll be worth it. You can see that was quite quick and our production is being increased by huge amounts. So now we want to upgrade all our centrals to the next level as well. They cost 1.6 billion each and we can easily afford that. Now the final stretch, just upgrade some of these factories and buy this upgrade and then beat the game. You want to try doing all these steps as quickly as possible, save as much time as possible, so don't wait around too much. Okay, so now we've got everything that we literally can, and all we can do is wait. This will take around 1 minute waiting, but this is the only option we have. So let's wait until we get 300 billion, and I'll see you when we beat the game. Okay, so we hit 300 billion, so let's go ahead and buy that. And you can see the production is increasing by huge amounts. This will mean that we're gonna get the box within the next minute or so. Might not seem like it, but you'll see how it works. We don't even have to upgrade all 4 vaults, just 3 of them is enough. We can see we're closing in really quickly, so we gotta get ready. to delete this park immediately and put it in a box. You can put the box anywhere you want, but I'm just gonna put it here. And there we go. We got a time of 23 minutes and 26 seconds. We've improved by more than 12 minutes, and that puts us in the top 0.4% of players worldwide. Well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that helped out a lot, and make sure to write down what times you got in the comments. And if you have any more tips after this, please make sure to tell me as well. And if a lot of people ask, I might even make a part 3 on how to get an even shorter time. Well, until then, see you in the next one.